look at these two.
It's 16 seconds that sparked one of the biggest stories of the summer.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That couple, later identified as Andy Byron, the CEO of tech company Astronomer, and his HR exec, Kristin Cabot, caught canoodling on the kiss cam at a Boston Coldplay concert.
All right, come on, you're okay?
Within days, just that one video taken by a fellow concertgoer racked up 150 million views around the world, unleashing a fury of speculation.
You're going to have an affair. Why would you bring her to a concert in public?
Sleuthing.
And these two work together.
And spoofs.
All right, come on, you're okay?
Now, 5 months since that viral moment, Kavitt, who resigned from her job amid the fallout, is speaking out for the first time. In an interview with the New York Times, the 53-year-old mother of two explained she and Byron were both separated from their spouses at the time of the concert, and that night was the first and only time they'd ever kissed. I made a bad decision and had a couple of high noons and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss, she said, adding, I took accountability and I gave up my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. But Cabot says what she doesn't deserve is the intense harassment and even death threats she says she's faced. My kids were afraid that I was going to die and they were going to die. She describes how her teen children are now embarrassed to be seen with her and that just before Thanksgiving, a woman recognized her at a gas station and called her disgusting. Telling the Times of London, it has been like a scarlet letter. People erased everything I'd accomplished in my life and achieved in my career. And now, asking for privacy, saying I'm not some celebrity. I'm just a mom from New Hampshire. Even if I did have an affair, it's not anybody's business.
I mean, so Liz, it's been months now since this all went down at the concert. Did she say anything about her decision to speak now?
Yeah, well, Craig, the Times says that Cabot had really been on the fence about talking for weeks, but ultimately she just decided that staying silent would be acceptance, so she wanted to tell her side of the story. It's still unclear why she didn't explain some of these things, like her separation back when this happened, but she did say she was in a very dark place at the time. We should note the former CEO, Andy Byron, has not spoken out or commented on this story. Cabot said they were in touch over the summer and that they discussed their unemployment. She says that she now has been searching for work. She has been told she is unemployable.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. Liz Kreutz. Liz, thank you.
All right. The price has been paid.
Yes.
Time to move on.
Yes.
Yeah, no, everybody. We all agree on that one.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.